No, that's a really interesting point you bring up, Nico and Paolo, about the direction that you see for Lupon. Because from my understanding, there's a bigger emphasis more towards broadcast and really these international tournaments. Could you tell us more about this direction for you guys?
Wow. Wow. Wow, bongga.
I think to compare it na maintindihan ng karamihan, it is like for example FIBA. So, 'di ba for FIBA, pag magre-represent yung Team Philippines, we are all tuning in sa TV5, 'di ba? So, that's what we're doing. We have the broadcast rights for the big tournaments wherein the Filipino fans are represented by the Filipino teams and we are competing well and aside from that, the game itself which is ayun yung parang basketball ng ano ng games which is Dota. Ever since we are high school, talagang nandiyan na yung Dota and maraming talaga nagdo-Dota. Fortunate enough for us na nag-focus kami doon and now we built a community there and yeah, I think
Expanding.
ayun yung ano namin. We are now expanding into CS:GO, Mobile Legends and Wild Rift, Valorant on the way na siya isa-isa. Pero ayun yung sinasabi ko earlier, we are focused on the product. So we got the rights and then we pitch in talent na mag-shoutcast or commentate doon. Pag sumikat yung commentator as a talent, then sa time na lalabas siya and she will venture or he will venture out if kaya niya maging streamer on her own. So pero ang pinaka-focus pa rin is the broadcast and the tournament. So yeah.
Great. Thank you so much for that. Let's go ahead and transition, guys, now to talking a bit more about the gaming community for the Philippines. Obviously, we're all very aware of the COVID times happening at the start of 2020. But I think what has surprised a lot of people is seeing the growth and really the evolution of the online gaming industry for this time period. So maybe both Paolo and Nico, if you can both kind of explain, maybe in your opinion, what happened at the start of 2020 and how you have seen the growth of the online gaming industry into 2021.
Actually, nung nag-start actually lahat nung lumabas ang or naging mainstream ang Twitch. Ang Twitch po parang online platform siya kung saan pwedeng mag-stream yung mga tao na parang ginagawa sa Facebook ngayon. So yun yung kinopya po ng Facebook sa Twitch. Parang yun nagbigay ng opportunities for a lot of people. Kasi napapanood niyo yung personality, na-entertain kayo at the same time nakikita niyo kung anong ginagawa niya at nilalaro niya. Pero doon po nagsimula at doon lumaki ng lumaki. Doon rin po dumami yung talents. Doon rin po dumami yung mga nagsi-stream. And with Facebook and YouTube opening like live streams for gaming as well. Parang doon na rin po nagkaroon ng mas maraming opportunities yung mga fellow Filipinos natin to stream and play. And parang yun nga po yung sinasabi ko kasi minsan yung mga kabataan ngayon pag napapanood mo sila parang hindi na kung tatanungin mo sila, oy, kilala mo ba to? Kilala mo ba si Paulo Avelino? Hindi po. Kilala mo ba si Alodia? Opo. Bakit? Pinapanood kasi nila yung mga naglalaro. So it's a nice and we're trying to keep it as safe as possible for all age. Baga sinasabi naman namin kung may mga hindi kanais-nais na sinasabi sa stream. Pero ayun po, nitong pandemic, ito ang isa sa mga industriya na hindi masyadong naapektuhan siya in a way na natigil lang yung mga live events. Pero nag-boom pa rin siya. Ayan.
Actually, yun nga, tama si Pau. Being the man na naka-experience it during the pandemic itself. We are fortunate enough na we were able to continue our broadcast amidst the pandemic. And I think not only continue but amplify yung result given everyone is at home and wala silang ginagawa. So they had the time to watch and go back. For those na nag-work before, they had the time already to go back and watch yung mga favorite games na nilalaro. Ngayon, being broadcast on a professional level. So, ayun yung naging impact sa atin. And then, for Lupon naman, personally, since katulad ng sinabi namin earlier, we had the setup wherein naka-bootcamp yung yung talent doon sa HQ mismo. So with the COVID, since their safety is our priority, what we did was ginawa namin sila ng bubble. What you can do is only apartment and then HQ, apartment and then HQ. For those who will be going back sa bahay nila who has Discord or can do the work online, you can go back na. So as early as I think last year, ginawa na namin yung setup na yun. Pag gusto niyo na bumalik sa HQ, present to us a swab na negative kayo sa PCR para sitin yung mga nasa HQ namin. Kasi di sila lumalabas eh. So that's the system. Pero good thing we were able to adapt and we are striving naman during this pandemic. Pero still, the safety is our priority pa rin with the company.
Yeah. No, thank you both for your answer. I want to go back to Paulo real fast because Paulo, you had mentioned that there has been an increasing number of new streamers, some even new to gaming that want to get into streaming. And it's almost a bit of a boom, I would say. But the question to ask is, what do you believe would ensure long-term success for these new gamers and streamers out there? And maybe for an amateur, how could they take this from a hobby to a career? What would be your thoughts there?
Right. I wouldn't say I'm the best person to ask dahil I mean, I'm not really successful or known in the gaming industry, but Nico is. But I've seen a lot of talents and in a way hand in hand rin siya. Kumbaga malapit rin siya dito sa industriya natin kung nakikita mo kung paano sumisikat tong mga streamers. So maraming factors. Kumbaga may studies sa Twitch dati na parang 3 yata o 4 entertaining ka, nakakatawa ka, or magaling ka talaga maglaro.
Skillful, yeah.
Or actually 5 pa nga yata kasi meron pa yung mga sexy na nag-stream. So andun yan. So basta na ma-manage mo yun at nakikita mo yung projection mo and consistency of streaming. It's always nice to have a streaming schedule para alam ng tao kung kailan nila abangan at alam nila pag andun ka sa pag oras na yun, alam nilang live ka. So ayan, and it's like how Kuya Nic started. It's really building up and rallying your whole community. So ayan po, kumbaga parang sa amin, parang mga fans mo, parang iniingatan yan. Kasi sila yung nanonood sa'yo at sila yung sumusuporta sa'yo.
Mr. Nico, any comments to this?
Actually, to add to that, ako naman, ang secret for Lupon is that up until now, I have the benefit na meron tayong 60 plus people na reliable na working for Lupon for different games. Truth be told, hindi ako magpapaka-plastic po. I am watching po YouTube videos and Facebook videos for like 12 hours per day. So, kung saan nagsimula yung Lupon, being me a viewer at saka fan, syempre, what you want to watch is what you want to do as well. You don't want to do something that you're not interested in watching in the first place. So that's my kind of research. And I am watching the Western scene. I am watching Chinese. I am watching whatever. 10 hours sa computer. And then, bababa ako kakain, tas maliligo, whatever. And then, kung ano yung mindset, kung ano yung topic or ideas na nakita ko or naisip ko na feasible gawin, we will do it. So, yeah, I think ayun yung secret. Me staying as a viewer and the fan of the what I love, which is yung gaming.
Great. Thank you so much, both of you. I'll go ahead and ask one final question because we have quite a few lined up already. But this one I think is a good one. For both of you, what can we hope to see from Lupon in the immediate future? From my understanding, we have the official launch of the broadcast studios to be coming about. But what else can we hope to see from your company in the future?
Marami actually kasi never ending kasi yung mga bagong games rin na lumalabas at hindi mo rin alam kung anong papatok sa mga tao. So ayun, ina-expand namin yung mga yung broadcast sa iba-ibang games. And nag-start na actually sila Nico last year, 2 years ago, mag-expand. I think in Indonesia meron na. Natigil lang yata yung sa Thailand dahil nagka-pandemic pero nag-expand rin kami around Southeast Asia.
Yes. So to add to that, actually kahapon pa we were able to start yung our Counter-Strike department. So there's a big event ngayon, I think $500,000 tournament sa Europe. So we are the official Filipino broadcaster for that one. So that's the premier tournament for Counter-Strike sa buong mundo, and we were fortunate to have the chance to broadcast it. Pero I think the most interesting part is that I already promised Pau and the team that matapos na yung gastos namin sa HQ, the funds that will be coming in, we will reinvest it sa talent arm ni Lupon, who will be creating contents and skits not really close to gaming. So something that everyone can understand. So short films, skits with the help of Pau and our connection nga. Hopefully we can do it successfully. So ngayon kasi talagang yung budget na pumapasok is converting into HQ developing funds. So I think after 1 month or 2 months, it will be over. And then by that time, we will hire a dedicated team who will build the talent arm, who will as well do contents for us, something that outside the gaming na pwedeng ma-enjoy ng even the non-gaming fans ng Lupon.
Great. All right, gentlemen.